My name is Master Batiste. I am the Tai Chi coordinator for Riverside Hospital's Wellness and Fitness Center in Gloucester, Virginia. Today, I'm going to talk about stress, what it is, what the damage it does to you is, and how you can manage it. So let's get started. There are two types of stress, high-level stress and low-level stress. We're going to take a look at high-level stress first. When your brain perceives a threat, there is a fight or flight response. Here's how it works. The vagus part of your brain sends a message through your nervous system to your autonomic nerve center. Your autonomic organs consist of your sympathetic organs and your parasympathetic organs. Your sympathetic organs are your eyes, your pancreas, your heart, your lungs, liver, your stomach, your bladder, your kidney, and your salivary glands. Once a threat is perceived, epinephrine is sent into these organs. Your eyes dilate, your mouth gets dry, your heart beats rapidly, your digestion slows, and you may feel like you have to go to the bathroom. This is the fight or flight response to danger. The fight or flight response is not a bad thing. In fact, we have survived as a species because of it. But too much of it is bad for the body. Now, on the other side of the coin is low-level stress. Where high-level stress triggers a fight or flight response, low-level stress triggers a response from something called your HPA axis. The HPA axis is the hypothalamus part of the brain, the pituitary gland, the adrenal gland. When you have low-level stress, the hypothalamus part of the brain secretes chemicals and hormones into the bloodstream. The pituitary gland senses this and injects cortisol into the bloodstream. The adrenal gland detects this and secretes epinephrine into the bloodstream. When this happens, you have a chemical imbalance. Unlike the threat of danger, with low-level stress, your body becomes mildly wired. This sensation is not unlike having a cup of coffee or smoking a cigarette. So we become addicted to it, and it's not unusual for us to revisit stressful situations several times a day in order to trigger the HPA response and get mildly wired. One of the problems with low-level stress is that we incur it every day, all of the time, so we don't pay much attention to it. You get ready to leave the house to go to work, and you can't find your keys. On your way to work, you get a call from your spouse and get into an argument. At work, your project is behind schedule. Later that afternoon, you get a call from the principal of your kid's school. Your kid wound up in detention. Low-level stress situations compound during the course of a day, so that by the time you get ready for bed, you have acquired an inordinate amount of stress buildup. If we do this every day, all of the time, your body begins to reject the stress and develop illnesses. You see, the human body is made up of 78 organs. Every organ in the body secretes hormones. Organs group together and develop systems. Some systems, if we had to, we could live without them, like the autonomic system or the immune system. But there are 11 systems that the body absolutely cannot do without. The cardiovascular system, the respiratory system, the nervous system, the digestive system, the integumentary system, the urinary system, the lymphatic system, the skeletal system, the muscular system, the endocrine system, and the reproductive system. When our organs are under stress attack constantly during the day, the body responds with illnesses, things like migraine headaches, backaches, neck aches, depression, anxiety, mood swings, loss of appetite, obesity, alcoholism, drug abuse, inability to sleep. The list is endless. The good thing is there's something that you can do about it. Now, research has demonstrated that we can consciously trigger response from our parasympathetic system. The parasympathetic system counters the effects of the sympathetic system and the HPA axis to stress. While the threat of danger sends a fight or flight response triggered by the sympathetic system, the parasympathetic system sends a rest and digest response. It has a calming effect on the body. Now, there are 5 ways to do this: deep breathing, getting a massage, meditation, yoga, and the movements of Tai Chi. The bonus of doing Tai Chi is that it includes 4 of the 5 recommended things. It includes the breathing, the meditative, the massage, and of course the movements of Tai Chi. Now, earlier I stated that the bombardment of low-level stress situations are constant and going on all day. Knowing this, I highly recommend that you trigger calming responses twice a day. I do it at lunchtime and in the evening. Now, triggering a calming response is much easier than you might think. And here's the good news. It only takes 5 minutes. Here's what I recommend. At lunchtime, simply find a quiet spot, meditate, or do deep breathing for 5 minutes. If you know any Tai Chi moves, I would suggest doing them over the deep breathing or the meditative. The reason is because Tai Chi includes more: soothing movement, deep breathing, meditation, and the massage. Where a single act of deep breathing may calm some of the body down, you may miss an area, and it may not last long. With Tai Chi, you calm the entire body, physically, internally, and mentally, and the effects can last for hours. If you would like to learn some basic Tai Chi moves, go to my YouTube channel. Here's how you do it. Go to YouTube. In the search area, type in MB'(S) channel. Hit the search magnifying glass. When the link comes up, there will be a red dot with an M in it. Tap on the M. When the channel comes up, hit videos and all of my videos will come up. Of course, I recommend that you search the video library and do the video for beginners. Okay? That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in our next video.